Hello and welcome to Park Life. Season may be only 2 games in, but it will be 3rd versus 2nd at St James's Park on Saturday.
We're underway here for the new 2019-2020 season. Mickey Law breaks a couple of challenges into what's gone. Oh my word! City have pinched it at the end. Ryan Bowman has scored the goal.
Both teams may have exited the Carabao Cup in midweek, but they come into this game on the back of league victories. Swindon successful, a 3-2 victory at Carlisle, and Exeter City, of course, won 1-0 at Stevenage.
Williams with a decent touch, and here is Law. What a strike! Oh, what a goal! And surely Exeter have won it. Stunning strike from Nicky Law.
If you're bringing your children to St James's Park for the first time, do let us know, because we'll organise a pitchside photo and certificate. If you've been checking out our goal gifts already this season, you'll notice that Lewis Ward has kept 2 clean sheets in 2 league games. We caught up with him this week to chat about the Swindon game.
Both teams are up there at the start. Who knows where they both finish? Hopefully we can keep pushing on, but it's a stamp to prove early. Like, it's a big game early doors, and it'd be nice to get another win against a team that obviously started well as well. So it'd be nice to prove ourselves against them.
We also caught up with Kevin Nicholson this week, who has been appointed the new head of coaching at Exeter City. He's taken over that role from Wayne Carlisle, who's gone to assistant manager. So we asked him about the role and what it would entail.
You know, even from the outside, people know how well run this club is. They know about the academy and the kind of players that they produce. They know about the structure. They know that they treat the people here the right way. And so I've got to come in here now, show my worth, show that I'm ready to join in, learn the Exeter way, the Grecian plan, and then hopefully contribute.
So on the back of 2 wins from 2, we expect this place to be pretty full on Saturday. We spoke to Matt Taylor about the importance of a good home run this season.
And we've got to give them something to sing about. I said this time and time again about the park. You feed off each other's energy. I didn't feel we had that in both respects, the start of the Macclesfield game, despite winning the game. So it's something which we've got to look to improve on, and hopefully the people in the stands can just get behind the team. It's certainly not going to be easy this weekend or for the rest of the season, but there's a group of players trying the ultimate hardest out there and keep putting themselves out there. So, like I say, we're expecting a good atmosphere. Swindon will definitely play a part, but we've got to make sure our team and our fans play the biggest part.
Yeah, and a good home form is important in terms of promotion push. So, like you say, the fans play their part in that, don't they?
Of course they do. You know, you want your home form to be strong. You need your away form to be strong as well. We get followed really well around the country, and it is large distances, and the commitments that our fans make are second to none in terms of league football and our supporters. And our home fans have got to do the same passion, the same energy. In all aspects of it, you know, we can't just speak about moments in terms of quality or good play. They've got to appreciate good defending and good endeavour from a group of players who are trying their hardest. It won't be perfect, I can guarantee you that. There'll be mistakes. There's a standard of football which we're playing. There's mistakes constantly, and we've got to make sure that we're on the end of the right result Saturday.
Okay, so we're here with Operations Manager Andy Gillard. Just tell us about your role at Exeter City.
I'm Operations Manager, so I kind of try to look after everybody and everything at the club here, but primarily around a match day. My role involves making sure everybody's got what they need to do their jobs. It could be lists for car park, food, drink orders, that sort of thing. So a lot of the stuff involves just giving people the instructions, and then hopefully they can get on with it and match day runs smoothly, and have a quiet day and enjoy the football.
Yeah, and it's always a busy time for you this time of year, because it's about setting up all those processes, isn't it?
Exactly right. Yes. The summer you get your ideas together for the season, and then the season starts and you implement them. And of course, once things settle down, it does come a little bit easier. But the start of the season was a bit of a rush, slight different change in tactics and planning, and people just getting used to a little bit of change sometimes. But that's about it. It'll all settle down, and everybody gets into their stride.
How do you think Matt Taylor has implemented his changes and tactics going into the new season?
I think he's done well. I mean, he's had a year to really look at the team, and arguably his first opportunity to really sort of build a squad in his image, really, what he really wants out of it. Not saying he may do last year, but he gave himself a bit of time to see what the players were like and who he thought could take him forward into his time. And he's made some signings. Looks like we'll be literally a stronger team. I think that's a bit of a change, toughen us up. Hopefully that means we don't sort of get muscled out of a few points as we arguably perhaps did last season.
And plenty of new signings have come in. Which one of those has impressed you the most in the opening games?
I think it's kind of a little bit early to tell completely. However, I think Tom Parks has been good at centre back. Clearly, with all my Bristol friends, they're keen to know how he's faring in the clubs that he plays at since he left the Gas. So I always keep an eye on him because of that connection, and I think he's done well. He's given us a real good forceful dominance both at the back and up front as well. And corners we've seen, apart from Lee Martin's wonderful goal line clearance, he would have scored on the opening day of the season down here.
Yeah, he would have. It's 2 wins from 2 in the league, but the side that come on Saturday, obviously they've won 2 from 2 as well. So Swindon are going to provide a bit of a test, aren't they?
Yeah, it's good to have a little bit of a sort of a top of the table clash. I mean, albeit so early in the season, when you win 2 games in a row in the middle of the season, it gets hidden really. You can't really sort of tell whether that's a good run or a bad run. Right at the start of the season, we've got 2 wins, no losses. That's our Swindon. And it all looks sort of perhaps arguably a little bit bigger than it is. But it's nice to have that, and it's nice to have the fact that Swindon aren't that far away, so it's a bit of a West Country derby. So it's good to have a bit more of an occasion out of it.
As always on Park Life, we ask our guests to come up with a score prediction before the game. So we're going to push you now for what you think the result will be.
Well, I can imagine quite a few people go out there saying, well, I think it's going to be 1-0 to City with a goal in the 89th minute.
Yeah.
So let's stick with that and we'll take it. Good solid start to the season, good performances. More to come though. And I think that's great. So if we're still saying that after Saturday's game, then great. Stuff to build on. But we're finding ways to get results, and winning is good.
And it takes us, of course, one step closer to the one Grecian goal.